In the heart of the Mediterranean lies the sun-drenched Greek island of Kos, a tranquil paradise that became the backdrop for a harrowing tragedy. On a warm summer day in 1991, in the innocence of youth, a 21-month-old child named Ben Needham vanished, igniting one of the most perplexing mysteries in modern history. On this episode, we peel back the layers of time to shed light on the events leading up to that fateful day and explore the enduring quest for answers that spans decades. Join us as we embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind the abduction of young Ben Needham, a case that shook the foundations of a close-knit community and captured the attention of the world. This is Fireside Unsolved, Episode 59, The Unsolved Disappearance of Ben Needham. The tranquility of the Greek island of Kos was shattered in the summer of 1991, when a shadow fell over the Needham family. Ben Needham, born October 29, 1989 in Boston, Lincolnshire, England, was with his family in the idyllic village of Iraklis, near Kos town. Ben's maternal grandparents, Eddie and Christine Needham, held a cherished home in Iraklis, where the family joined together to start the journey of renovating a farmhouse on the property. On July 24, 1991, Ben had been entrusted to the care of his grandparents, Eddie and Christine Needham, as his mother headed to work at a local hotel. The family, immersed in renovating the property, kept a lingering eye on Ben while he was playing in and around the farmhouse. At approximately 2:30 p.m., the adults, engrossed in their work, were jolted by the realization that Ben was nowhere to be found. The once playful and positive atmosphere turned somber as the family grappled with the sudden disappearance of their beloved child. The Greek island, known for its serene beauty, now held within its borders the perplexing mystery of Ben Needham's disappearance. The Needham family started searching the immediate area for Ben, initially assuming he might have innocently wandered off or perhaps ventured out with his teenage uncle Stephen on his moped. Hope waned as the family scoured the area, finding no trace of the young boy. Concern deepened, triggering the inevitable call to the police, thrusting the Needhams into a nightmarish landscape of uncertainty. However, the initial response from the authorities added a layer of complexity to the unfolding tragedy. The Needhams found themselves under scrutiny, viewed with suspicion as potential suspects. This unfortunate delay hindered the prompt notification of airports and docks, potentially impeding the efforts to track any unauthorized departure from the island. In the subsequent 11 days, an exhaustive search unfolded, orchestrated by the collaborative efforts of the Hellenic Police, Hellenic Army, and Fire Brigade personnel. Every inch of the island, every potential hiding place, was scrutinized in the desperate quest to find Ben. Nikolaos Dikouras, the island's chief of police, expressed the collective frustration, stating, "We now believe we have searched every possible part of that area, and the boy is not there. It leaves us with a great mystery. We have no theories. We have no solutions." As the shadows of uncertainty loomed, the plea for answers reached the highest echelons of power. Responding to a request from UK Prime Minister John Major, the Hellenic Army extended the search in January 1993, intensifying the efforts to unravel the mystery that had gripped not only the Needham family, but also the conscience of an entire island. In the wake of Ben Needham's disappearance, hope flickered in the form of reported sightings. Over 300 instances of boys resembling Ben across the Greek mainland and islands. The surge of sightings occurred predominantly in the aftermath of his vanishing, spanning from 1991 to 1992, a testament to the enduring efforts to find him. In December 1995, a breakthrough, albeit fleeting, emerged. Stratos Bakirtsis, a private investigator, discovered a blonde boy around 6 years old living with a Romani family in a camp in Salonika, Greece. The child, when questioned, claimed he had been given to the gypsies because his parents did not want him. The discovery stirred anticipation, only to be quashed when Varia police took the boy into custody and determined he wasn't Ben Needham. The child's authentic birth certificate and the revelation that his natural father, serving a prison sentence, had entrusted him to the Romani couple shattered the fleeting hope. In November 1998, another potential lead surfaced when John Cookson observed a blonde boy of about 10 playing on a beach in Rhodes. The child, known as the Blonde One among his friends, stood out as the sole fair-haired child among a group of dark-haired Greek children. Fueling suspicion, Cookson managed to obtain a hair sample for DNA analysis under the pretext of tousling the boy's head. However, the subsequent DNA testing revealed the child wasn't Ben, and the Greek boy's family provided infant photographs to validate his identity, dashing hopes once again. These instances underscore the heart-wrenching journey of false leads and dashed expectations that have marked the relentless search for Ben Needham, a saga fraught with the anguish of uncertainty and the persistent hope for a reunion that remains elusive. In 2003, fueled by the frustration of inaction, investigator Ian Crosby took a pioneering step to bring attention to Ben Needham's unresolved disappearance. He launched the first-ever website dedicated to Ben's case, aptly named BenNeedhamStillMissing.info, and initiated a media awareness campaign. Crosby's commitment to the cause is further detailed in Carey's book Ben, published in 2013, shedding light on his tireless efforts. In October of that same year, Crosby, along with Ben's uncle Danny, embarked on a visit to Kos, laying the groundwork for future collaborations with Greek authorities. During these efforts, a photograph surfaced, a haunting image captured by a holidaymaker in Turkey in 1999. The photo depicted a group of Turkish village children, among them a blond boy bearing a resemblance to the age progression photo of what Ben might look like at 13. The Needham family clung to the belief that Ben was abducted with the intent of being sold for adoption or taken by child traffickers. However, skepticism prevailed. Journalist Carol Sarler, writing in The Times in 2007, challenged this notion, emphasizing the lack of evidence to support such rumors. She contended, "I have repeatedly asked police and press, British and Greek, for a single example to support this rumor. There is none." Sarler questioned the abduction theory, asserting that a child less than 2 years old, toddling unsupervised for 5 hours in a remote and inhospitable location, is more susceptible to a tragic accident than to abduction. In October 2012, a significant development unfolded as authorities from the United Kingdom journeyed to Greece, driven by the hope of uncovering the truth behind Ben Needham's disappearance. The focus of their search was an area believed to potentially hold the remains of the missing child. On October 19th, Greek police, joined by a specialized team of search advisors from South Yorkshire Police, initiated a meticulous operation to examine the grounds of the property from which Ben vanished. This comprehensive effort enlisted geophysical survey equipment, forensic archaeologists, and human remains detection dogs, reflecting the gravity of the investigation. The operation was prompted by a police line of inquiry that delved into the possibility of Ben being accidentally buried, perhaps as a consequence of an excavator driver depositing building rubble in the vicinity. The search, a convergence of cutting-edge technology and expert analysis, aimed to unravel the mysteries hidden beneath the Greek soil. However, despite the meticulous nature of the operation, the outcome was disheartening. The search did not yield any trace of the child, leaving the investigators and the Needham family grappling with the persistent enigma of Ben's fate. In a pivotal turn of events in September 2016, Carey Needham received distressing information from the police. They disclosed that a man from Kos had reported that Konstantinos Barkas, a digger operator who had since passed away, had confided in him. According to the account, Barkas revealed that Ben had met with a tragic accident, and in an attempt to conceal the incident, Barkas had hidden the child's body amidst building waste. This revelation prompted a renewed sense of urgency in the quest for answers. On September 16, 2016, authorities initiated a search for Ben's remains, targeting a different area from the one explored nearly 4 years earlier. The ensuing excavation work continued until October 16th, unearthing over 800 tons of soil. Any items of potential significance were meticulously collected and sent back to the UK for forensic analysis. Detective Inspector John Cousins, leading the investigation, shared a critical finding with the public. An item discovered close to an item dated to 1991 was identified by the Needham family as belonging to Ben at the time of his disappearance. Cousins outlined his professional belief, stating, "My team and I know that machinery, including a large digger, was used to clear an area of land on the 24th of July, 1991, behind the farmhouse that was being renovated by the Needhams. It is my professional belief that Ben Needham died as a result of an accident near to the farmhouse in Heracles where he was last seen playing. The recovery of this item and its location further adds to my belief that material was removed from the farmhouse on or shortly after the day that Ben disappeared. The revelation marked a significant chapter in the prolonged search for Ben Needham, offering a potential explanation for his disappearance while leaving the Needham family to grapple with the profound impact of this tragic turn of events. In a significant development in July 2017, South Yorkshire Police made a solemn announcement that added another layer to the mystery of Ben Needham's disappearance. Traces of blood were discovered on a fragment of a sandal, as well as on soil from inside a toy car, both items believed to belong to Ben. The revelation sent shockwaves through the investigation, prompting a renewed focus on unlocking the secrets hidden within these artifacts. Leading the forensic charge was Professor Lorna Dawson, the head of the British Soil Forensics Group. Her team uncovered a genetic profile indicative of human blood decomposition on the sandal fragment. The next crucial step in this forensic puzzle was to extract DNA from the fragment, a process that held the promise of identifying whose blood it was. The forensic findings raised haunting possibilities, intensifying the existing theory that Ben met a tragic end on the day he disappeared and might be buried in Kos. Inspector John Cousins, at the forefront of the investigation, emphasized that these discoveries bolstered the theory surrounding Ben's fate. The implication was stark. The blood traces unearthed on items closely linked to Ben added weight to the belief that he might have met a grim fate on that fateful day in July 1991, casting a shadow over the hope for a different outcome. The journey to uncover the truth about Ben Needham's disappearance, marked by twists and turns, took a poignant turn as forensic revelations deepened the mystery that has gripped hearts for decades. As the sands of time sift through the years, the story of Ben Needham remains etched in the annals of uncertainty and perseverance. From the sunlit landscapes of Kos to the meticulous investigations spanning decades, the quest for answers has been an arduous journey. The recent forensic revelations, like pieces of a cryptic puzzle, have added new dimensions to a narrative fraught with tragedy. While the traces of blood on a fragment of a sandal and within a toy car suggest haunting possibilities, they also underscore the complexity of a mystery that has eluded resolution for far too long. The Needham family, along with investigators and a global community captivated by Ben's story, grapple with the weight of unanswered questions and the profound impact of this ongoing enigma. The sands of Kos hold within them the echoes of a bygone era, where a young boy's laughter once mingled with the breeze. As we reflect on the twists and turns of this enduring saga, the hope for closure persists, even as the shadows of uncertainty linger. The story of Ben Needham, like an unfinished chapter, awaits the final pieces that may one day complete the narrative, bringing solace to those who have yearned for answers. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Fireside Unsolved. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Until next time, take it easy and be easy, you filthy bastards.